guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to use this Bhcosmetics Sweet Shop Pistachio palette. If you like to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So this is the palette. It's got pink. It's pink with a little raised lettering on the front, green raised lettering, and it is really nice. So I opened the palette and there's 4 shimmers and there's 4 mattes. Both are really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these babies for you right now. These are the 4 shimmers. They are beautiful. Look at that pigment. They are nice and buttery and everything you look for in a shimmer. Next up, these are the 4 mattes. They were very soft, but they didn't look as dark as they normally would be. So I'm going to start with the darkest shade right here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that on my lid and on my outer V. Sort of. I'm just going to pack this around, probably like in a circle motion. So I'm making this little half crescent moon on my lid. And I'm just going to speed this up a little bit because I know it's probably boring. So what you do to one eye, you have to do to the other. So we're making another crescent moon. And I'm just building up that color. Next, I'm going to go into the shade right next to it. And I'm going to take a smaller brush, like a blending brush, and I'm going to begin to take that color and blend out the edges of that first dark shade. I love the contrast in these 2 colors, especially with that first shade being that it looks like it's almost blue in there, some kind of blue. Maybe this is like a teal green, kind of like, you know, but I really like it. I think it's beautiful. That's one of the colors that drew me to the palette. Next, I'm going to go into that shade right next to that green, and I'm going to begin to try and go over the edges of that green with that color. And again, what you do to one eye, you have to do to the other. Next, I'm going to go back in with that green because we might have lost some of that when we were adding our other color to blend it out. And I want all those colors to pop. Again, with that other brush, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do those edges. And I go back between those brushes for a little while before I go back to that green, the darkest green color, and begin to build that up as well. Now I'm going to wipe off my lid so I can cut my crease, which I do off camera. Now I'm going to take this this lightest green shimmer and I'm going to begin to pat that on my lid. I think this is so beautiful. Because I tried the cotton candy palette before this, and I could not use a brush for that. I didn't even try to use a brush with this color first. I just did it right away with my finger. But I noticed there were some places that I could not get with my finger, especially since my nails are growing out. So I said, what the heck, I might as well try a brush. And look at that color. I just think it's beautiful. So I go in with the brush and it performs well with either. So you can use a brush or you can use your finger, because even that color is so beautiful and so soft. And I did not wet my brush. That should be noted for this. Not at all. This is all with a dry brush. So I am really stunned at those colors. And of course I go right back in with that darkest green shade, greenish blue shade, should I say, and I begin to start blending the edges. God, guys, I think this is so beautiful. I am like so in awe of that green shimmer shade. Okay, so then this brush is a little bit too big for what I was thinking of. So I'm gonna go back in with that tiny detail brush again, and I'm going to begin to try to build up that bluish green. Never said I was a professional. I'm just a girl who loves shadow. So now I'm going to take the detail brush. I'm just going to go in the outer and just keep going to the outer, just trying to build it up. So now I'm going to take that brush that we used for that green earlier, that blending brush, and I'm going to take some of that green and blend those ends too. Trying to keep the green in this look because I look how it looks kind of blue and it's overpowering it. Alright, here we go. Now I can use this big blending brush. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to begin to blend. So now I'm going to take that other, it's the lightest green shade. And it's a shimmer. And I'm just going to pat that also on top of the lid. And I like how that looks. So I'm going to do the other eye off and I'll be back. Hello guys, I'm back. And I just put a little bit of that Conner Cup and Nutty under my eye and finished the rest of my makeup. So what do I think about this palette? I actually like this palette more than I liked the Cotton Candy palette. The shimmers I could put on with a brush with this palette. I didn't have to use my fingers. The colors were just really nice. And they were all nice and vibrant. I didn't have to work that hard to blend them. Like I said before, you get 8 shades for 18 bucks. The pans are big. This is well worth it. If you want these greens, I would definitely tell you to buy it. I'm not big on greens, but I do like the way this looks. I really like that dark color here. It looked like it could have blue in it, and I really do like it. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.